Let me
It's
go
worded very
ahead.
weird. So like I don't think we actually know the actual percentage in it.
Okay. I'll just put no percentage yet. We don't know the actual percentage.
Because they worded really weird. So like they said like when
Hold
um
on. Let me go ahead and move us to the stream chat real quick. And
yeah.
let me get my music and stuff edited on in. So hold on. I'm gonna move you there now. And jump in there here
So like
myself.
that like they said when you deal weak damage, if Futaba doubles the buff.
Yeah.
But like on what I'm seeing right now on TW is when a teammate uses personal skill, follow up, or highlight, or Fergie deals weak damage, Futaba gives 20% of damage bonus. So is it double the 20%, which is 40%, or like it just I that's really confusing.
Hmm.
If you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I get what you mean, but like it could go either way. I feel like either way is going to be helpful, but like we just need to figure out exactly what it's actually doubling.
If it's actually 40%, like doubling the 20% to do 40% more extra damage instead of 20%, that is actually a really good buff, in my opinion.
Yeah. Go ahead and get this on up everywhere, and then I'll
Like
spread
you
it
get
on.
40% more damage. That's like that's even more than your Kaiser weapon.
What's good, Fives? What's up, creator? How y'all
So you
doing?
already started streaming.
Yeah, I told you. That's why I moved us in here. Like I already started it. Like before we moved in here, I started it. I just got to make sure what's it called? They can hear you and stuff and everything. And then I got to get my
Yeah.
persona music going because I got to get in the mood of grinding. So the grind must happen. We've been putting it off. I've literally been logging in every like other day, doing my dailies every other day, and being like, all right, what ifs? Let's keep it up. I just used 30 stamina pots, so that's why you guys see like 999 stamina. What type of game this is this? I'm new to it. It's a turn-based game. So if you ever played Persona or played anything like Persona, it's just turn-based. If you haven't,
Yeah.
I guess the closest thing most people would probably try to compare it to is Star Rail, even though Star Rail came second, you know.
Yeah. Technically, Persona also came second because Pokemon.
Yeah, because Pokemon
and, and, and,
existed, but like,
and, and Pokemon came second because Dragon Quest.
oh yeah. Yeah, no, for anyone who's looking at the 999 stamina, I just use 30 stamina pots. I have 30 more. I've been hoarding them mugs. So don't worry. It's not like it's been like this for ages. This literally just got like this. All right. So for example, let's start putting I guess I'll use Puppet as a card dummy right now.
uh, I would say like
Does it have
Ocean would
gotcha
be
too? Yes,
better.
this is a gotcha. This one is a
This
gotcha.
is that's the gacha, yeah. It
Actually, no,
is
I'll
a
put it
gacha.
on Okean. Actually, no, just put it on Phoebe because I know she don't got nothing. So hold on, let's put her as a person that we need to do this for. So no, I don't want substats. I need to go to
So you
cards,
want
boom, and then I'll just see what we got. So this one
attack
has that's terrible. Yeah, I'm looking for attack.
attack
Uh
percentage into crit damage into crit
oh,
rate.
hello. It's attack multi though. That could have been good.
It's, yeah, it's attack multi.
Hold on, let me
So
set up my music too, by the way, because I said I was going to
attack
set it up
percentage
and I never
to
did.
yeah, attack percentage to crit multi to crit rate,
Yeah.
and then damage bonus or flat
Yeah.
attack.
So it's just the normal stuff that we know.
Yes, the normal stuff. Yep.
Okay, good. I'm glad to see nothing's changed about her set. Uh,
Well, for me, I'm running all attack because I have already six.
I mean, that's both of us on global. I mean, on freaking
Yeah,
TW.
I barely got through the attack cap. Even with like substats going
Hold
into
on. Let
attack.
me see. Where the flip is my persona mix that I be using? I know it exists, but the question is, where the flip is it?
Yeah.
OSTs. Where are you, partner? I can get my music on. Here it is. Found it. Hopefully this isn't blaring loud. Comes on. Whoa!
What?
I'm so glad that was muted. Oh, I'm so glad that was muted because it blew my ears out.
Oof.
Bum, 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 ba-da-bum, bum, 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 bum. All right. There we go, you guys. Y'all should be able to hear it now.
I just got a card with crit damage, crit rate, and attack, and guess what all it rolled into?
What did it roll into?
Attack and attack. Like, look at, I'm gonna screenshot it for you. Look at this shit.
But yeah, welcome you guys. Welcome.
I just like thought about maybe I could have a better start card for Futaba. Like,
hold on, let me see something. First one win defense. You know what? We ain't keeping that.
Look at what I said to you. It's so funny.
Hold on, let me see what you said. See. Pure attack. Oh my god.
Yeah, 4 rows, like 3 rows into attack percentage and 1 row to like a flat attack.
All right, you guys. We gotta like hardcore get these out though. This one's still attack, right? The moon's still attack as usual.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Attack percentage, that's terrible. That's pierce rate and crit rate. Not bad, I mean, but I'd rather have crit damage. I'd rather have damage bonus than anything, but let's see what it goes into.
I would rather have crit rate than that.
That's getting reset. Actually, no, I keep forgetting this is in TW. I don't got my reset cards as much. We might have to deal with that if I can't farm another one with what I got right now. We'll see. Then we need a crit rate card, right? Or is it also attack percent? Crit damage? Got it. I know I'm using the crit rate on... See, I might have to go with that crit rate, actually.
You're fucking gonna
be... You look at the screen.
Just go farm some cards over it. Just go farm some cards and...
I don't wanna...
I mean, you've been storing that coffee for a while.
That is true, that is true. I have been stalling coffees for a hot minute.
There's a reason you've been stalling coffees, so...
Ooh! Attack percent, crit damage, crit rate, and damage bonus.
I mean, if it's going to defense, it'll be very funny.
Yeah, if it goes into defense, then we have to, like, nah. And it went to defense. Y'all are some bums. Bro, this game knows how to screw with a dude, bro. I'm telling you. There is a reason. There is a reason why I swear this game be out for me, dog.
Oh, yeah, I got my turbo to A4.
Ooh, nice.
I found an exchange, like you know the currency you get when you like get a character when you're already A6.
Yeah.
Yeah. I exchanged those to 26 sharps.
How are we supposed to prepare for Futaba leveling items and labor cards? The one that looks like a weird freaking triangle with eyes on the outskirts. Get that card.
Yeah, that's labor.
Yeah, just get the labor card. Yeah, then that's all you need, bro.
Get a good set of labor.
Yep. You get your mats up, you're already looking good. We found
yeah, you know, like the girl that has been asking for funds for animal fund delivery. Yet.
Yeah, and let me turn you up because I think you might be getting covered on the stream.
Okay.
Hold on, let me turn you up just a wee bit. There you go.
Okay, we're finally getting a side mission for her.
Oh, we are?
Yeah, for next match.
Ooh, okay.
Finally getting a side mission for her. Like,
what substats should you guys be going for? Attack percentage, crit rate, crit damage, and still damage bonus, right?
No, flat attack. I would say.
Oh, flat attack. Okay, so we don't use the damage bonus on the substats. All right.
There's no reason to use damage bonus on these.
Yeah. All right, so then yeah, just flat attack. We need to get a decent set out of the like 2000 EXP or 2000 stamina we got, because the other 2k that I'm going to use, I'm trying to hope to use on mats just to prepare for future characters. Like I have enough mats to get her up, but I want to get future characters up as well. So I was hoarding half of it for just her set, and then the other half for like actual getting up people. We posted that video at, so let me double check the time. That was 40 minutes ago. So at 9 o'clock, meaning 10, 11, 12, 1. At 1 o'clock, I need to post the Duet Night Abyss video. So at like 12 o'clock, we're going to stop the stream. And I'll probably be grinding Duet Night Abyss. And well, I'll grind this probably for a good another hour or two. Maybe, and then I'll be grinding Duet Night Abyss to get ready for Duet Night Abyss stream. So, and then also later on tonight, look forward to it. If the video for Duet Night Abyss is coming out at 1 o'clock, the giveaway announcement is going to be coming out at 5 o'clock for P5X. So if you guys want to be part of that giveaway, be sure to, of course, go to it. We're trying to get back on the double stream method. I might try to do double streams more often because, of course, now we're getting to the exciting part of P5X again. And this is where I genuinely do have some fun. So I might start back doing my Persona content a little bit more. Ooh, nah, but this is, I mean.
Yeah, this guy.
I'll take it.
Out there.
I'll take it for now, but.
Yeah, Futaba's weapon is still a must pull in my opinion if you're pulling her.
Yeah, Futaba's still a must pull for the weapon.
Futaba's weapon, yeah.
A lot of people are still deciding on like.
No, I don't know where people got the misconception of getting A1 or weapon.
Yeah, like I don't know why people are thinking that. It's always A0 weapon. A1 is always just like a additional. That's never you need it. That's more of SOS grinding. Like even me now, I might still go for A1 on my global. I might still, even though I don't take like SOS seriously, I might genuinely still go with. It's because it's good.
Nice.
Yeah, I'm like, crits, that just means I don't have to pay attention on my DPS for more crit rate. I can just pay attention to crit damage. So. Oh, but that's another thing. Damn, we're 40 out of 80 on the 50-50 banner. I'm unsure, should I complete that 40 or go straight or just do the 110?
Just do that 40.
Because I'm scared. I'm genuinely scared because I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't feel confident in my luck sometimes on global. So
yeah, if you like just go to like 160, you're only using 120 boost. So I think it's fine.
Yeah.
Like there's a chance you win the 50-50. Even if you go full 160, you're only using 120 boost. So
yeah, and then I'd be guaranteed for Kazumi.
Yeah.
So, because like, wait, Howler comes out first, right? Then Kazumi.
Yeah, Howler, then Kazumi, then Win Pass. That's
okay, so I'll be guaranteed for Howler because I am going for Howler. There's no debate. I have to go for Howler.
So back to back.
yeah. No, I know it's back to back, but that's the reason why I've been saving a lot of my currency and stuff. Like I think we're sitting at like 20 pulls of cards in like 20k, and we haven't done any of our confidants. Like a ton of our confidants aren't even past level 5 yet. We haven't done the newest story, so that's also not there.
I think I can get to 32k gems before next week.
Is Makoto's weapon worth it? If you're talking about Nijima, I would think so. Yes, they're actually really good to get. The 4 stars are abysmal to stay with. They genuinely do hurt. Can you use her with the 4 stars? You can, but you're gonna be lacking a lot of damage.
That's 6k.
See, this is SP recovery with crit rate and crit damage. Has chance, but I would have to hope that the 4th is like really good.
Black attack.
Yeah, that's the problem. Like, the longer you guys wait to get your older characters, the worse it's gonna look when you get them. Because
especially if you compare her to Yui.
Yeah.
I mean the new Yui. The old
Did I pull for Futaba weapon considering that it isn't getting a buff? Bam, yes, pull for her weapon. Like, her weapon never needed a buff. It was like, her weapon is good.
Futaba in general never needed a buff. It's just like a cord.
So, and what made me scared was, remember, we got a buff on TW before they even brought her the global. So I was already praying. I was like, please don't buff her too hard because we just got a buff on TW. Yeah, I was like, don't buff her too hard because on TW we just got a buff. So if y'all add another huge buff on top of that, it would have been terrible.
Tweak a little bit around the percentage for her skill 1 and skill 2. It's fine.
People was doom posting about Futaba because of Fuka. Well, people have to understand that Fuka's not going to get rid of Futaba, right? It's just not going to happen. It's just like
Phoebe is going to get gone.
Yeah, Phoebe's going bye-bye. Phoebe was literally like there the entire time. What people don't understand is on TW and KR, when it comes to SOS and it comes to Guild Boss, that's where more people are inclined to do things. So Phoebe, although you never saw her for general use, she was around for like anything else. She was there. She existed.
Well, she's around until this patch.
Yeah, she's around. Like
around this patch, not next patch though.
Yeah, next patch she's cooked. But the character herself has been around for ages. It's not like she went anywhere. People just only see videos of Anj and see videos of what's it called, a Futaba, so they just think that Phoebe's gone. No, Phoebe's there for any guild boss, but other than that, she's just didn't exist.
I mean, you need 3 teams for. There's gonna be 3 bosses in guild bosses too.
Yeah, and so like at that point, you're gonna need 3 different navies. And also, thank you, manga. I don't know if I said that. You'll get promoted once the weekend.
Yeah.
I actually need to get promoted too because like I'm at 6.
Once the patch ends, you'll get promoted.
Yeah, once the patch ends. I'm at 6, even though I should be. I'm not gonna hold on. No, I'm not saying that in the same freaking sentence. I should be the number below 8. I refuse to say those.
Okay, yeah. Okay, I get it.
We're not doing that.
I get it.
Oh nah. Having some trouble.
You can never guess what I'm using for like a Kodos boss.
Yeah.
Like, you know, like we need to run double DPS, right? Because of connection I'm there. Because of like the red icon, right?
For what?
Your boss.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, guess who we're using for second DPS? You would never guess.
Who are you using?
Ryuji. Yeah,
this
I'm
guy.
not joking. He actually scores higher than like.
Play C, SOS rank 8, not even trying. See, the thing is, I would like to hit rank 8, but I don't really care for rank 8 on this account. So like, I'm gonna go ahead and get to 7 on this account, and I'm gonna just stick in 7. Like, that's it. I don't need to hit 8. Like, I'll probably try to hit it like 1 time for the actual rewards, but I'd have to lock in. That would probably be around like Kazumi, because that's where I will be able to, of course, what's it called? I'll have Howler, I have Kazumi. I'll be able to actually have the full team for Kazumi. That would be where I could probably get up to rank 8, but other than that, I'm staying in 7. I don't really have a need to try hard for SOS. I think it's pretty lame. Puppet Synergy isn't coming out soon. Yeah, such a good effect. See, yes, you are right about that, but I think I know why she's just not coming out.
Summer Puppet.
Well, not only Summer Puppet, but you gotta remember what she be calling our character, bro. Like,
I mean, yeah, that's true.
so I mean, call your character that in the Western side of things, I feel like that's also partially the reason they don't want to add it. Plus, it makes it even weirder that we can romance her.
Yeah.
So, you know, they're probably trying to find a way to tiptoe around that a little bit, but we have to see. Am I going for A1 Futaba? We shall see. Right now, I'm going for A0, R0 because I know I'm guaranteed on the weapon. Oh wait, no. No, I'm not guaranteed on weapon. Because am I? I have to remember. I have to go check. But something around that mark. Either way, we're going for A0, R0. But if we are getting lucky, or if we get lucky, we'll go for the A1. I have a lot of content to go through anyways, so I should be able to do it. Why does your DNA look so different? What's good, Maga? I don't know, fam. Something about DNA today is just, it's like a turn base. I don't know what's going on. But don't worry,
yeah,
Maga.
have you seen?
Huh?
You seen the explanation for Fuka's like the thing?
Her kit?
Not kid. Like they posted an article explaining her swapping character thing.
Oh no, I didn't see that.
Yeah, I gave up understanding that. I'll be honest.
I know the girl in the red suit. Hey yo, Mago, though, we're doing another stream for Duet Night Abyss later on today. Probably gonna be like 5:30, 6 o'clock. So I will be streaming that. Don't worry. I'm kind of glad that both the communities are genuinely chill with each other. Like, I haven't had anyone from the Duet Night Abyss community like that's subscribed to me attack anyone that's inside the P5X community. Like, we've just been back and forth. They just kind of exist.
Yeah. Please, it's shock. Please, it's shock. Fuck.
Hey Blade, hope you're having a good morning. Did Futaba get buffed for global or no? Yes, she got buffed. A really good buff for her A0, and then she got some percentage buffs as well. Nothing too crazy though. Why they would attack though? Apparently, like, when it comes down to some, what is it called, content creators, if you do something that doesn't mesh like this, they kind of go against each other. I know it happened for one of our folks, which was Aquano, where he normally does all these RPGs, turn-based things and stuff like that, right? And his community was actually going at it with his P5X community. So it was a weird thing that was going on. Kind of weird to see it happen, but apparently it does happen. So I kind of expected something like that to happen, but luckily the communities have been pretty chill with each other. The Mago said, I mean, I can start beef. Oh, nah.
Do it. It'll be funny.
No.
It'll be funny.
It means I have to do damage control. Refuse.
What's my DPS for weapons?
Oh yeah, but Mago, bro, we did a level 70 Psyche, the Psyche build versus the level 80 bosses, and she's level 70. Dude, Still cleared it within a minute. I think the only one that went 2 minutes was the Hellfire boss, because she obviously, what's it called? She obviously keeps spamming her ult, but she did really good. She did really, really good. We're just killing it in a minute, which was nice.
Should I just buy A5 Turbo?
I mean, if you can, go ahead.
I can, because I'm planning to buy the X Battle Pass as well.
Then boom, there you go. Will you be doing a video once all the P3 characters have been released on which one of them form the best team comps? I mean,
labor is for Futaba.
I could do something like that.
Oh,
I think it's because they're worried their CC will start prioritizing their game over another. Yeah. No, that's the thing. Like, I've gotten that question a lot of times, that people are like, are you quitting and junk like that? And it's like, no, I'm not quitting. Y'all just gotta understand, like, when I'm trying to move a channel and add different things to a channel, I have to take priority over a different game, you know? Girl with the glasses, yes, she is.
Boom, A5 Turbo. I just need one more.
Let's go. It's like, people just don't understand that though, because they think that you'll just end up leaving, and I'm like, nah, that's not the case. I appreciate both games. It's just like, right now there was nothing hype happening in P5, and now there's going to be hype stuff. So one day there might be 2 videos of Duet Night Abyss and 1 video of Persona. Another day there'll be 2 Persona videos and 1 video of Duet Night. But when a game is first coming out, especially if you're moving your channel to try and produce more of that gameplay, you have to really roll out videos a lot. And that was something I've noticed throughout my years of doing YT. You don't want to get stuck, you know, you don't want to get stuck in one community, because on the off chance that that community dies, it takes your channel with it, you know? And that's not something you always want to happen. You kind of want to be able to freely move and enjoy your games that you're doing. DNA had to quit due to the lack of time. Yeah, DNA is one of those games that you got to put some time in there. And I don't mind putting time in DNA. If I can't do it that one day, that's fine. I'll pick it up the next day. And it's just one of those things that I'll do. It's the same with Blue Protocol. I haven't been on in a day, and I wasn't on today. I'm not going to be on 2 days. So there's 2 days off. But tomorrow I'll be on, because I'll have more time. Right now I'm prepping like a lot of stuff. So I have to kind of make sure I'm able to balance it out. And that's the hardest part of it all. And there's another good one.
But it's defense again. You know, it's defense again.
Yeah, I saw it though. Yeah, no, it's definitely a case. Like, I take P5X very chill, but P5X is also my primary game. So like, global, I'm very lax on. PW, I try hard on. But that's just because PW, that's my main server. Well, it's good. Cities is looking good. Diversity is the best for a channel, but it's hard to set the groundwork for it. Yes, that's why I've been producing so much content. One, I love to produce a lot of content. That's always been something I enjoy. Told it time and time again. When I want to watch a CC, I want to go to watch that CC. I don't want to watch any other CCs, right? So if there is content, if they don't have the content up, then I just don't watch anything. I just go watch anime or something. But if the CC I like has tons of content up, that gives me tons of things to watch. Even if I'm like a day behind, 2 days behind, there's stuff to watch. There's one content creator that I watch all the time called Charismatic Demon. Charismatic, like, okay, you're that guy, you know. He's one of the few YouTubers I watch a lot, because one of the games he plays is My Hero Ultra Rumble. I really do like that game, and there's stuff that I usually like to see, but I don't like seeing it from other YTs. They don't have that attitude that's really fun. The jokes he tells is funny, so I like to watch those for that. And most of them don't give you that jokey feel. They don't give you all of that, and I love watching him for it. Dude's freaking awesome. I love Charismatic Demon. Yeah, he's freaking cool. He's one of the few like YTs I genuinely like watching.
Right.
Yeah, he has a Nagi profile pic. That's how I ended up talking to him for a while. Was he was talking about Blue Lock, and I was talking back with him about Blue Lock as well. And so we just started talking back and forth. At one point I was like, I could get him into the Discord. And I thought about it, I was like, nah, I'd rather invite him to like a separate Discord where we can just chill that way and he doesn't get berated too much.
Like, I hate Futaba now.
Yeah, you hate Futaba?
Yeah, she blocked off my damage numbers.
Ooh. Well, I'm getting cucked right now because the game's deciding to give me only damage bonus. And of course the last one goes into goddamn HP. Y'all are some bums. But you know what? Screw it. That's one card done. Because we didn't get many good whatchamacallits here. Hold on. Maybe this one could be decent. If it gives crit or attack. Nope. Speed. Get that out of here. Yeah, no, he's a cool dude though. Like, I genuinely do like those things, but that's my take on this stuff. So a lot of people, when they see a DC doing something different, they immediately get on the defensive. They're like, hey, what you doing there? Why aren't you like on this? What's up? Did we do something wrong? I'm like, no, you're fine. I'm not going to be ultra picky with some of these. As long as I can hit my attack mark, we're going to be okay. We're going with a damage bonus star, right?
Yep. Well, no, that crit.
I mean, not damage bonus. Sorry, crit damage.
Yeah.
I'm not calling it crit multi. I will jump off a bridge before I call it crit multi. Refuse. Is it worth we keep pulling the golden card contract if we already completed the hit 300 reward? I mean, that's up to you. I find it worth it to continue pulling. It just depends if you really want to continue pulling on that yourself. All right, can you give me what I'm looking for? Okay, attack multi. Hold on. 2 HPs, brother. This is just gonna be it for now. I'll be really picky once yeah, I'll be really picky once she comes out, but right now I'm gonna deal with certain cards for now. For the universe card, which one was the universe card that she needs? Was it this one? Was it trust?
The one Rico has.
Huh?
The one Rico has.
Rico one, okay. Make sure I have that. It's this one then. This gives me the attack percent and the crit rate I'm looking for, but it also has the bad one that I'm looking for. Yeah, they're artifacts. It sucks, bro. Artifacts suck so bad, but like, ooh.
Yeah, that's what it is.
Is A6 Futaba worth it? Yes, A6 Futaba is crazy worth.
Yes, go for it.
If you got the money to go for it, you freaking go for it, because it is worth.
As both of A6 Futaba owners on TW, yes, go for it.
See, crit rate and damage multi is nice, but no attack percent. I can't use it. Like, I want to say the star is probably the most important piece that I need. I genuinely need to have that good.
Oh, really?
Hmm?
He says Seppi saying she's not worth it at all.
Zeppi?
Yeah, that's what it is supposed to be, because
wait,
I don't think.
What?
Look in your chat.
Yeah.
Oh,
Zev? Why is Zev saying that?
That makes sense, because Zev is more prioritized in like getting more character than dupes.
Okay, yeah, no, okay. If we're talking about getting more characters than dupes, yes, you would go for more characters. But if you're a person who has the extra income and you're trying to find out, is it worth A6ing? Yes, you go for the A6. Like,
yes. Or like if you just like you don't care about any like you don't care about leaderboards and stuff, and you just want to have fun and A6 your favorite character, then yeah, sure, go for it.
yeah, I'm like, Zev is talking for free to play type, because like free to plays, heck no, don't do that. If you're considering that, you're crazy. Please don't do that to yourself. But if you are like a person who's spending, then go for it.
And like willing to spend and like don't think of getting that money back.
Yeah.
Like you basically dump your money into the sea.
Is it important which thing you have in which, like crit 10 first? Yes, it is. Are you talking about like in the first slot for substats? Question Blade, I'm having difficulty on the third palace ruler. Any advice on dealing with them? Bring a lot of healing items. Bring healing items if you do need them, and just try to get your DPS as high as possible. I'm probably gonna have a problem with it because I haven't done it yet either, or I haven't done my like mementos, so we got a lot to go through.
They already nerfed it. They already nerfed her on global.
Yeah, they did nerf her on global, but like some people are still having problems with it. So I mean, like,
I mean, yeah, for free to play, I can see that A0 is enough.
Or
because what you guys are getting is back-to-back banners.
oh.
Like the A1 is definitely worth going for, but like for like in free to play, if you're aiming to get like all the characters that you need or want, then for an A0 R0 is completely fine. Like
red card is labor. Dante. Would it be better to pull 50-50 or 110? As a free to play, I would say 110 to be honest. And then is A1 worth it for free to players? Unless you care about SOS, no.
Yeah. Unless you care about leaderboards, then no.
Yeah. I'm just getting stinking A1 even as a free to play, because that means DPS is I don't have to build more crit. I can just build more crit damage. And that's not even as a leaderboard look. That's just me wanting to not have to be so picky.
Yeah.
That's how, yeah, that's just me wanting to be no brain and say crit damage goes stupid. Okay. 110 is always guaranteed, yes. What's so special about Futaba? Pretty much she gives the whole team a buff, which is great. And then every last one of your people, all of those, let's say you have a curse user, a wind user, an ice user, an electric user, right? With that buff, it takes down every last one of those weaknesses or every last one of those attributes on the enemy. Takes them all down one. So if they're all normal attribute to that enemy, they're all now going to be weak.
And also give your whole team 10% more weak damage and 25% more damage in general.
Yeah, that's why I said it gives them a buff. Yeah. Mono team with Futaba. Oh yeah. A lot of people was waiting for Futaba to get through a lot of stuff. Like there was no need to wait for her, but a lot of people wanted to take the easy way out, and that was wait for Futaba, do big boy damage.
Yep.
Oh yeah, no, Futaba actually makes Metro very easy, but like the reason why people just don't talk about it is just because you really don't. Yeah, I'm like, Metro's always like auto central, and then like none of us really care to do Metro anymore. Once you get the rewards, there's no need to do it. Would A2 be worth getting if you have the extra income to do so? Go ahead, but I don't think A2's worth it. Like
A2 just give you like when you take a lethal hit, you don't die and stay on 1 HP, and that's it. And you get a 25% attack buff, and that's it.
Yeah, so if a shadow is immune, repels, or absorbs, it turns that down to resisting. If they resist, it turns it down to normal. If they're normal, it turns it down to weak. And if the opponent's already weak, it makes it so they take like, how much weak damage? Is it 25%? Okay, so yeah, and then if they're weak, they go down to 25% weak damage. So
Take more 25% weak damage.
yeah.
And if you have her A6 that's in total of 35% or like more weak damage. And
that's good, Koku.
Also, like if you have her A6, then like they take like you do 35% more weak damage and also do 25% more damage in general.
Mm-hmm. Marion's the strongest inside of Metro just because there's a funny little buff you can do and make it so healers deal damage, and she heals a lot, so you're able to heal and get damage out of it and cheap a lot of stuff, but also just pure heals is nice.
That also applies on Tartarus.
Yeah, it also applies on Tartarus. So like technically Marion is like the end all be all for a lot of bosses because you can just cheap them. R1 or A1? A1. Like
I think he is asking like get the weapon or A1.
Okay, so for weapon wise, guys, do remember A0 R0 means you have the character and you have the weapon. If you say R1 or an A1, that means you're getting a dupe. So if you're talking about getting just the character and the weapon, get A0 R0. If you're trying to get anything more, like if you're actually trying to tell me you want R1 or A1, get the A1 instead.
Like if you're talking about R1, like you will think about like, oh, you're gonna put two of Futaba's weapon to out her weapon instead of herself.
Yeah,
which is stupid. Yeah, no, sadly it doesn't stack. It doesn't stack.
Yeah, no, there's no stacks. There's no stacks. Yeah. Does Futaba need her weapon? I advise you to get that weapon. You don't need it, but it does exceptionally well. Even as a free-to-play, I would tell you to get that 5-star weapon. That 5-star weapon is worth it. When it comes down to your supports and your navies, those are like the weapons that are non-negotiable 90% of the time, especially if they're a really busted support or navi. You always go for their weapon. Now, there are some points where like if the 4-star weapon is pretty dang good, you can avoid their 5-star weapon.
Yeah, you can use the 4-star weapon, yes.
Yeah, you can use it, but that 5-star weapon is really good. It's kind of like Horde, like her 5-star weapon's exceptional, but you can use her 4-star.
It's more like with how many times you're gonna use her, you might as well get her 5-star.
Yeah, you're gonna use Futaba so much that getting the 5 stars is gonna be worth it.
Yeah.
I think Anj A1 is better than the weapon. I mean, no. Anj A1 is good, but I'd still get the weapon first. I wouldn't get the A1 first.
Yeah.
So I can A0 R0 her? Yes, you can. You definitely can. I'm skipping till Howler. The second Howler drops, then I'm going to get Howler, Kazumi, and Wind Bass. That is going to be the gauntlet. So I gotta pray that luck loves me and that Persona loves me, because if it does, that'd be great. The hope for Futaba is I'm gonna do my 4 multis on the 50-50 since I'm already 40 out of 80. I will pray that I win that. If I win it, awesome. I go for the weapon and then 110 banner from this way out. It's gonna happen. Bro, these cards are terrible, dog.
It is what it is.
Like, I would really want to be a little picky, but I noticed this, especially over here, bro. Getting good cards on global hurts, dog. I can come out with good cards in no time over there, but over here, this junk is pain. Ooh, yawning. All right, though this is the last bit of grinding that we're gonna do for our card set. If it's nothing good, then that's fine. We'll just have to deal with it. I'll continue grinding more, but I'm gonna save my stamina pots till the day that she comes out. because I gotta see like if we can even hit the attack gap. If we can hit that, then there's no point in me like hardcore trying to make the most busted set anyways for her. Since I'm returning since like 1.1, what level should I farm cards? My current level 60. Get to 70, definitely.
Like if you have the patience, then wait till 80.
Yeah, if you can wait till 80, then that's perfect. But usually 70.
Yeah, usually people don't have the patience to wait till 80, so we recommend 70.
Who do I go for after Futaba as a week-old account? Depends who you have. Do you have a single target DPS or AoE DPS right now?
I mean, he would have an AoE DPS because on.
But the problem is, like, he's a week-old account, so his account is a lot fresher than normal. So technically, he wouldn't have, you know, the best of luck on that.
No, you can pick on from the.
Like that's if he pulls on one, right? He has to pull on, right? What I'm meaning is,
I think he has on.
Yeah, but what I'm meaning is like you have to think of how many dupes is on that character, right? And how many he can get before seeing Ren comes out.
Yeah, he had on Ryuja and Morgana. I remember that because he was in my. I think he was in my stream the other day asking kind of the same question.
But still, once again, as I'm trying to say though, if he can get A6 on before seeing Ren, then sure he has an AoE DPS. But if he can't get that before then, he has to decide on getting an AoE DPS.
Yeah.
So like, last event for Rev from the last event. This event gives so much orange revelations. They do. But I'd rather save those orange revelations that I'm getting from there and just use them on a different one. Who's better, A6 Futaba or A6 Anj? I'm only gonna say A6 Anj because she goes with majority of the teams that are on TW now. A6 Futaba like, skill wise is like they're still on the same kind of playing field to an extent, but
it's because the rotations are like the same defense.
Yeah, the rotations are like way weirder now at this point for this.
Actually, Dipsom Navi doesn't change the rotation.
No, I'm talking about the rotation of characters. We don't have many characters that rely on Futaba right now.
Yeah.
They're all for Anj. So either way, like, Anj is technically the better out of the two. Just do the straight up, what is it called? Character releases.
Yep.
How much you sell your TW/KR account for? I'm not selling it.
Theoretically, if you're gonna theoretically,
there will not be a theoretical. Even thinking it that way, it's not happening.
Just think of a like price, like if you are going to sell it. Like
no, fam. Here's the problem: you can't really think of a price of the game itself because you have to think the game doesn't get traffic like that. No one's interested in TW for global players. They're usually interested into global, so automatically my account will be worth nothing. Then versus TW players, I don't whale like that, and most of them, if they are looking for an account, they're looking for whaley accounts, so it wouldn't be worth it. $10,000, I haven't even put that in my TW account. No one would buy that. I barely put in like 2.5 on my TW account, maybe 2.8, and that's throughout the 2 years that we've pretty much been playing.
1.5. 1.5 years, not 2.
And I'm still considered like a dolphin over there with that much put in. So none of them would look at buying my account. I can promise you that. But at the same time, I would never look at, what's it called, selling my account. So global has a better chance of me selling than my TW. If my team is Joker, Yao, Ford, and will be the Futaba, I should be good to skip for a bit. Hoping to save for because you can skip for a little. If you're not planning on getting Howler, you can skip.
Even for guild balls wise, you can definitely skip because
Yeah.
you know when Hammer launched, she was just like absolute bottom of barrel, right?
Yeah, she was.
Guess who we were using instead of Haru on her boss?
Who was it again that we were using?
Joker.
Yeah, but
Joker.
I'm talking about like in terms of
So-
debuffers, would we still,
Yeah,
because Rin wasn't good at that point. We weren't using Rin anymore.
Yeah, we were using Marion and Leo.
Yeah, like Rin just didn't exist. So if you're looking for a debuffer, you're cooked.
Yeah, like you should like save for Howler, Kasumi, and Wind. That's what you should be waiting, like aiming for as well.
Dude, and that's gonna be such a stressful moment.
Okay, you can get Howler A0 without weapon, in my opinion.
Yeah, you can. Like, she's one of the few characters you can get without her weapon, which is nice.
And just get Kasumi A0 and A0 R0.
Well, like, I was just gonna use coins to get Howler's weapon anyways.
Yeah, just go for Howler without weapon, and then Rico and Kasumi with weapon. That's it.
Yeah, Howler, Rico, and Kazumi, like, those is the triple threat that I feel like every person should be fearing. Especially if you're free to play.
And then there's Turbo onwards.
TW got Infinite Algorithm when it was anniversary, pretty much.
I think it's earlier than that.
It was a little earlier, but
Turbo?
I think
Or
it was
Akechi?
no, it wasn't Turbo. It was wasn't CMY
Akechi?
Rin? Because that's where we had a huge.
CNY Rin was the debuffer skill.
Oh yeah, that was the debuffer skill. So maybe it was a catchy,
Yeah.
but I didn't spend for a catchy like that. I feel like I would have spent for that. It had to be
No,
a
it was
character that was
Turbo.
like worth
It was
it.
Turbo. It was Turbo because like that rebate lasted for 2
Yep, because I was
patches and you
waiting
went
on the
for
anniversary. Yep, that's what
Yes.
it was.
It was Turbo.
Yeah.
It was either Turbo or Orange. Because like you weld on Orange and you got Infinite Algorithm through Orange.
No,
Yeah,
it
that
was.
makes
Yeah,
sense.
then I was right. It was anniversary. It was Ange because I
It was
remember.
either Turbo or Orange.
No, it was definitely Ange because remember, I didn't wail to get that. That was Exciter.
Yeah.
And that's how it was because I asked him. I was like, I want that exclusive. I want that exclusive skill. And it was like, I also want A6 R6 on. And he was like, sure. And it was my birthday. Yeah, so I got all 3 done.
The rate of standard banner is still the same as it's the exact same. Or as like the same as the 50-50 banners.
Yeah, they're still the same.
0.8 chance of getting a 5-star and then 50 SXT.
Is chance better to A6 R6 than Target? They're practically the same now, if I'm right, because there is no soft pity, and they both have the same rate now. So
No,
like,
not the same rate.
well, not the same rate, but something close to it. Because I know one team got buffed, right? They got buffed a decent bit.
0.4.
And then what's the 50-50?
It is still 0.8.
Yeah. So it honestly depends though. Like if you trust your luck on the guarantee banner, you know, technically getting A6 R6 might be better unless you already were whaling.
I mean, like Wells and TW have been getting their dips from 110
They have.
like a long time. Yeah, because they like, especially if they got shafted before by the 50-50s,
Okay.
they have been getting. Yeah.
Cause I'm like, I know
I-
whenever I still dupe out because I just get stupid lucky, I always stick with the 50.
I know at least like 3 Wells that just stuck with the 110.
How much does it usually cost them though?
I don't ask. I just
Because I'm like, I feel like that's way more expensive than the 50-50 if you get decently lucky.
I mean like they usually get really unlucky, so
That explains. See, we just be blessed like that though. Oh nah. Blaze stream sponsored by Exciter. Honestly, Exciter be coming in clutch, man. He's a homie. He's the homie, bro. I need to get her the 15. She needs to go up, of course. If you're a super low spender, 110 is always better. Yeah, if you don't believe in your luck, 110 is better. Definitely, without a doubt.
Not sure for A6 R6 with only 400 bucks is actually bad.
Yeah, most of my A6 R6s come from like $200 to 400 at max. Usually it's 200, 300. The highest I've went is 550 now. So like, that's the highest I've ever went. I hope I don't ever hit that though, like hit any higher than that, because I would usually start tweaking out. I hear people get just like actually shafted, and I'm like, don't be me, please.
I'll go for that A6 for like 50.
I mean, me and you for Futaba, we just got, I don't know what that luck was for that update. Like, that luck was insane because I got tons of dupes and it was just random multis.
Yeah.
Is the Phantom Pass worth the money? Yes, it is. If you complete it all the way out.
I just got persuaded by Dragon, and then like he spent 50 for me, and then like okay, I'm gonna do some moves, and I got 3 Futabas. No, I got 2 Futaba and 1 from Bobs. Yeah, that's what it was. That's
Gaming, yeah. 50k gems saved for Futaba. Holy Christ!
Yeah, that's a guarantee A1 plus weapon. I'm at 30 again, panicking for A2. Panicking for A2 Fuka. Man.
Today is us just like grinding our butts off right now. Bum, ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, bum. Bum, bum, ba-da-dum. My charm's now up.
I would still recommend getting her the 5-star weapon. Like if you can't just get the 5-star weapon.
If you can get the 5-star weapon, I would suggest you to get the 5-star weapon. But she can work with the 4-star weapon. I was gonna put out a video.
Getting a 5-star weapon.
Yeah, I was gonna put out a video for that tomorrow. Before I do this, let me go ahead and get some better rewards for Ford here, because I want to get her things up. See, I can't really do a video like that unless I do it on global, which I could do that. But like on TW, I can't do a video like that because it's unfair. A6 R6 Futaba, like it just would be unfair.
Oh, you have her R6?
Yeah, I have R6.
Oh, okay.
That's why I told you I got lucky. Well, either way, it still will be done tomorrow. Like, it wouldn't be today. Because later on today, I'm announcing the giveaway.
I'm just praying to God that if I win, I'll be really happy with this. I don't know if Exciter's good. Fuck it. I'm not thinking.
Exciter's doing it for global specifically.
Yeah. Fuck.
If that was the case, I'd try to win my own giveaway. Like, if it was the case that it could go to TW, I'd freaking try to win my own giveaway. Hey, God.
Like, also, no, it's still gonna, like, they won't do a specific guild boss for Futaba. It's still gonna be the same guild boss. It's just gonna be like you use Futaba as Navi so you can score higher than other people.
Yeah, there's no like specific guild boss for Futaba herself. There's just straight up.
Like they're not gonna make a specific guild boss for Cherish.
Yeah.
It's the same idea.
It's
Like,
gonna
they
be
will put
Yusuke
out
again. That's
guild
it.
boss for you. Yeah, but like they will make a new guild boss for you to Cherish.
Is it worth right now to get Wind A6 with 4-star ticket? Yeah, it's still worth getting there. Like Wind A6, you're still gonna be using her. Like she's stupid good. What's good, unknown, Mr. I've been gone for ages and haven't talked to you. Yeah, I'm hurt. Hurt your friend's feelings. Haven't been around to talk to me. I see how it is. Unknown out here just forgot about me. I felt so sad and have one of my friends. I've not done these at all in a while.
Oh yeah, I still need to do a series like a story thing.
Like I still gotta do all of these. I still have gems that I can get from the little the rhythm game.
Yeah, there's gems of this. I have gems here.
Ah, I see. Well, then that's valid. That's valid. I was like,
No,
my friend doesn't love me anymore.
I finally watch you struggle in rhythm game.
I will not be doing those on stream. Because the thing is, I'm not bad at rhythm games, but when it's like a huge, like very fast RPM, I have to focus.
Shadow loop at like the hardest difficulty.
I would have to focus because like I went off on Darrow about that too. Because rhythm games is where I get really competitive in, just because like one, I'm a music person, and so rhythm is everything.
Same.
And so I need to actually focus.
What is it like? You want to say later while I've been practicing haiku. It's out here like so dumb.
I still love you, Pookie Bear. Oh nah. Homie hit me with the Pookie Bear. I don't know if Shills is gonna like that. Heck, I don't know if Darrow's gonna like that. Darrow might end you.
The good thing about like P5X rhythm game, you don't actually need to do a full.
Darrow is my other Pookie Bear. Will you get Color Your Night in P5X eventually? Yes. Like I know it's out on TW, but they're not there. Like, yeah.
They said it as your background music, like replacing your like normal music.
All right, Trails, have a nice night. And I just have like gems galore to get from these. Save for Fuka? None. I'm just gonna do my whole rotation as usual for the weapon and the banner. All right, let's see. I need to actually go ahead and just get that proficiency up. Either kindness. Come on, let me find one. Oh, here's one. First screening. Plus 50-50 from the nurse banner, so I have a 50-50 win save for when teacher comes out on global. Ooh. You're waiting for Tateyama?
Because that is a long
Yeah, I'm
time.
like, that's a long time, bro. Teach isn't okay. Let's get it twisted. Let's not get it twisted. Teach isn't mid. Teach is mid at A0. Teach is usually on the same tier around once you get at least a dupe. Okay, let's get it right. She's not a bad character at all. It's just like her at A0 is bad. A1 is where you genuinely have to, where she becomes good. Yeah, that's over a 6-month wait. Yeah, that's easily past 6 months that you're gonna be waiting, homie. So
more than 6 months, I think.
yeah, it is. That's why it's like it's way over. Am I done for building Marion with departure and control? Nah.
Yes.
It's one of it's one of her sets. Like it's not
it's one of her sets,
but it
like,
is one of her sets.
You're gonna barely get like benefit from that effect because you barely attack with.
Yeah.
Like sure you can build her like that, but like you get more value with either departure or control. No, not departure control, like fuck it, trust and prosperity. Stupid. Yeah, Futaba using labor revolution.
Yes.
Yeah, you have to control 50.
Yoink. Yoink.
I wouldn't say very is enough.
Yoink.
You remember when like
it had to happen.
you remember when you said that and she got blamed on. I wonder like
Bartender all the way. I don't care.
I don't know why people didn't blame on BB when this happened. But they have to blame on Yui.
Well, it won't even matter. Like you don't have to do a harem at all. You're just gonna get stomped in general.
Yeah, you get stomped just
like you get jumped in this one too. Like you can not do a harem and they still will jump you.
Yeah.
I can have at least like 20k gems ready once I do everything. Probably a little bit more than 20k actually.
Because like the Valentine thing doesn't.
Yeah, it's a event, so like you're not safe. You just get stomped out anyway. So.
Yep.
Oh Lord, let's see what Amazing did for her build real quick. Ooh, he's using 4 resolves. Yeah, he's using 4 resolves when he should be using 4 volitions. All right, so I think I've done enough of this. Let's just go ahead and start doing some of our story stuff. Or either, yeah, you know what, screw it. Bum 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 ba da ba dum da ba ba. Well, we got to stop at like 12 because I got to get my Do at Night Abyss video up. I'll probably still be grinding afterwards, but I have to see how long. Bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum ba dum bum ba dum bum ba dum bum. Get the teacher up out of here. I want to say the thing that's going to take us the longest isn't even going to be the palace. Like, I can smack up the palace. It's going to be Mementos as a whole. Mementos is going to take a minute because I do know Pazuzu is going to be there, and that's going to be kind of annoying. Yeah, the palace is not going to be too hard to get rid of. I feel like the palace is more the easy side for me. Maybe with Thor. Like, I do know Thor is Thor in this update? Or was Thor part of the third part of the palace? Then the Thor is an actual annoyance. Who? It's a shadow. Like, if Thor is in this freaking palace as a mini boss, then I'm like, ugh. I'll generally jump off. Thor is? Yeah, okay. I thought so. See, there is that one. That one's gonna like actually smash my head in, but the rest of these dudes shouldn't be too hard. Okay. Yeah, it shouldn't be too bad though. Ba-da-dum. Ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. Yeah, robot part. It's the annoyance part where we start to get into, but like, to be honest, the robots aren't that bad when you know where they need to go. It's just annoying if you're like first time.
There's only one part of this palace. It's just an absolute pain, and you know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Bum ba-dum ba-dum bum bum dum ba-dum ba-dum bum. Yeah, because they don't let you open the door until you get the freaking robot. What's good, Lavni? How you doing? I mean, this palace is just huge. I like the palace as being huge, but the next part is where you don't like the palace being huge anymore.
Yeah. No, the next part, the part after next part, you know.
Well, don't we get like both of them at the same time? Like that part at the same time? Oh, I can't remember if we did. All right. Well, yeah. Then the next part after that one is the actual annoying.
Part after next part.
Yeah, I'm like, that one's gonna be annoying. That's not gonna be a fun time for anyone. No one's gonna like that.
Like, well, it's not massive. When you look at it, it's not massive.
When you look at it, it's technically small. It's just like the aspect
you're just going back and forth and like questioning your life is existing.
Yeah, you have to question where you really actually have been, where you haven't been, and that's where it becomes a whole annoyance to do. Is because now you have to sit here,
and then at a point you question your existence in life, like.
Yeah, then you have to start questioning like, is this really the right door? Is this really correct? That's where we start to hate this. Come on. Move your dang robot. Let's go. Move your butt. Hey Zero, after you switch to Ripper, use skill 1 or skill 2. You're not supposed to use for A0, you're not supposed to use that for a minute until you get your stacks up.
Until you get it to 10.
Yeah, until you get to 10. And then once you get the stacks to 10, then you use what's it called? A1. I mean skill 1. But on your final, what's it called? I think it's your final turn, you need to use skill 2 to remove all the bleed. Because if you're A0, your whole thing that you're banking on is straight up DOT. So you want to keep as much DOT on as possible.
Like, you better off, like, instead of thinking that hard, just spam skill 2. Just never go into Reaper.
Yeah.
You'll be fine.
Yeah, you pretty much don't hit Reaper until the last freaking, the literal last goddamn turn. Huh?
Like don't think too hard. Just spam skill 2. You get like almost the same as like doing optimized setup.
Yeah. Trying to do my exploration while also just doing the story itself. What's a good waifu lover? How you doing?
It's like Wonder and Mister is like go different places, right? You know, like Wonder and Mister are going to different places.
Yeah.
They're just going and like buy food to eat. Now I'm hungry. I'm gonna go get something to eat.
I actually haven't eaten yet, so I do need to eat eventually, but I'll probably do that once we're done with the stream. Can you take me back down, please? Yeah. Can you take me down, please? Like that would be great. You know? No, you don't want to take me back down? I mean, understandable, but like, I would kindly like it if I could just go back down instead of having to jump this way. Like, I feel like that's trying to jerk move to make me go all the way back down here, but yeah, you do you, game. You do you. Yeah, game design. Gotta love it, guys. It's like, please, can I come down from here? Like, that makes sense, you know? Game. Nah. So in Nightmare Scenario, I just get the bleed stacks up to 10, then spam skill 2 in Doctor Mode. No, you just leave the bleed stacks on there. You don't remove them. When it comes down to the final round, then you remove it. That's when you go into what's called Ripper mode and press skill 2. Yeah, you practically just don't remove stacks. You keep the mugs on there as long as possible. Oh, that was the character I need to build. My Vino. My Vino is like not freaking built at all, if I remember right.
Vino is just EHR, and EHR.
Yeah, but I don't think she's even on the what the heck you call it. I don't think she's on the life set. And then the game over here, they must be immune to nuke is what I'm thinking, because the game over here using shots and junk.
I mean, yeah, they're nuke persona.
Yeah, because I was like, hold on, I'm seeing my bot over here doing some random crap, meaning they're over here immune to nuke at this point. Now we're gonna have this infinite wonder buff works. We're gonna have infinite buff works. I forgot these dudes even existed. Is this like, I'm trying to think, is this palace way more like nuke resistant in here? I don't think so, because we have Thor in here who's electric, so there is a reason. I think these are like the only nuke personas in this palace.
No.
Which ones are in here?
The last one.
The boss?
You know he's you know the last boss of this palace is like animate, right?
Oh, yep.
So it makes sense for like having personas in this palace.
Yeah, then we'll go ahead and use, I'll probably end up using my what's it called? My on team real quick. I'll just go have the upper because my on team does need some upping. Kind of sucks though, because I really wanted to use my Makoto. The thing is, if I don't use it, I'm gonna end up losing it. All right, I'm taking over. Because there's times where they could just easily just go ahead and what's it called, smack these dudes up with gun damage, and they're just deciding not to. So let's go ahead and pop what we need to pop when we need to. You're what? Taking over. I will go ahead and heal though, because if I don't heal, actually I'm gonna heal with Makoto because she's the only one who hasn't used her shots yet. I don't care if she dies at this point. In doctor form? No, I don't think it removes skills anymore, or removes skills in doctor form. But the thing is, like, yeah, the thing is, like, I don't think you're supposed to use those though, right? His skill 2 in doctor, like in his doctor form.
You're not supposed to use it in Reaper form.
That one, okay, so doctor form you are supposed to. That shows you how like long it's been since I've actually used him in his regular form.
His skill 2 is just spamming DOT damage.
The best stopping point for what's it called?
A6
character? No, bro,
A6.
no, shut up. Because I'm pretty positive he's not a freaking whale. A whale wouldn't be asking that question. So it'd be A1.
Yeah, A1, yeah. Yeah, it will be A1.
Man out here like, A6, you need that. No, A6 is, first of all, a whale wouldn't be asking us. They would know.
I mean, technically, the best stopping point is the A6.
The funds in your bank account, honestly.
Now you should go for A8 to be honest.
The weapon is worth getting. I'd rather go for the weapon instead of the 4-star maxed out weapon. But I mean, you can use the 4-star, but the 5-star is just that good. As for her A2 is not worth it in my opinion. Unless you are heavily competing in SOS, A2 is just not worth it. And even then, I still wouldn't recommend A2. I would still only recommend A1.
No, even with competing SOS, the A2 doesn't do shit.
Yeah, I'm like, even that way, I still wouldn't recommend like it that way.
Only get an A2 if you're planning to like dupe her out in a rerun or something.
Yeah. What's good, Robbie? Bum, bum, bum. Correct rotation for Mesa and Nightmare.
Cough, cough. Cough, cough.
Why are you saying cough, cough?
What, Nightmare is just skill boss. So,
yeah, I know.
Cough, cough.
Lord, I just get my bleeds up. So either use your skill 2 or skill 1 to get your bleeds up, no matter what. At that point, just wait till the final freaking matchup and just, what is it called? Remove him on off. So I'm pretty sure just to get his bleeds up, we didn't use skill 2 for that.
Well,
we
no,
used skill 1.
Skill 1 and then, no, if it's Nightmare, then it's right.
Yeah, so skill 1, skill 2, and then you just sit there and spam until like the final round, right?
Yeah, but like if you really want to optimize it, then it's you actually want to go into the remove, get some damage.
You do have to remove it sometimes, yeah.
Okay, I need to go somewhere else. I'll be back.
Alright. Yeah, I'm like, because that's A0s. Yeah, it's like skill 1, skill 2, sit there, and then just leave the debuff on there. You don't really want to, what is it called? You don't really want to freaking remove it. Okay, so I'm right. Okay, I had to make sure. I was like, am I losing my mind here? No problem. I was just like, hold on. I had to make sure I was right because I was like, dude, I may have a A6 Mesa, but I kind of remember how his A0 was played. Oh, whoops, up, oh, he's on my butt. Please get away, sir. I don't want you to like hurt me. Leave me alone. Oh my god, you got chased? Yeah. I was like, please leave me alone, thank you. Take the energy. Go here as well. Max the golden. Yeah, I already maxed one. I gotta tell Amazing before he gets. Actually, nah. I mean, you can still use a resolve set. It just does worse than a volition set. You need 10. Ouch. No problem, Mago. All right, maxed out Ex Machina. Hey, let's go. Yeah, no, wedge grind is very annoying. It's a actual headache. See, I didn't forget. I remembered that Warframe was this grindy, but the thing is that got me was hitting 60. Hitting 60 is what got me. I was like, God dang, this junk is difficult. Is that took time. That took a lot of time. And for a person who's not buying the characters, like for a person who's not buying the characters, that took a ton of time. Thank God the palace is in 3 parts. See if we can get this here. I'm always trying to like complete as I go. If I'm able to go in certain rooms real quick and just complete things, I try to complete it really quick. Yeah, I could use this, but you know what? Yeah, whatever. Let's go with it. Let's go with Rico. Oh yeah, no, it would be hell to grind all of that. I mean, the fourth I feel like is smaller than the, I mean, yeah, than the third, if I'm being honest. Yes, the fourth has the best story right now. It genuinely has the best story. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum, ba-dum, 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 ba-da-da-dum. Hey. Da-da-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Only Australia was in there. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, Palace 4. I mean, Palace 3 has a lot first to get through. And then even once Palace 3 is done, y'all still have a lot to do. Yeah, you guys are not close to done yet. Y'all aren't done yet. Not even close to it. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-dum. Ba-dum, 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 ba-dum. Oh yeah, we have to swap out the things again. That's what it was. And then even in between the palace, right? Even once we do complete Palace 3, y'all have a long wait in between. Unless they speed up the palaces, y'all will have a long wait in between the palaces. So we did not get that right away, so it does take some time. I did not mean to press cancel. Yeah, pretty much every time a new character comes out, you build them the same night, and then you just move on with your day. It won't take long. That isn't the extra Lufel plan isn't happening till December, they said. And then I don't think the update's tonight. I think it's like tomorrow morning. No, it's after maintenance, of course. Yeah, maintenance is tonight. I mean, they already have tasks, but the thing is with task is really tasks don't change. They don't change. Like, yeah, you get the jugs, you get the stars, you get coins, but those are like just the bare minimum. Once you hit the max level of task, like there's nothing really special. You get some of the gold, you get some of the gold cards, you get gems as usual. You still get some of the coins every now and again, but it's nothing like crazy. It's all stays the same. Global already got the majority of that. When does maintenance? I'm actually unsure on the maintenance time. I know it's tonight. I just don't know the exact the exact what's it called, timing. Yeah, maintenance is usually around the same time as usual, so it's usually like 10 p.m. or something. Good luck with Futaba. Yeah, everyone, good luck, because we all gonna need it. Well, I mean, no one's trying to convince you to get off of TW. That's the thing. And heck, anyone on TW, I advise to stay on TW. Yeah, I'm like, anyone on TW, just stay on TW. That's how it should be. Global itself, if you're playing global, yeah, it doesn't have soft pity, but hey, ain't nobody need to be sitting here bashing the other one, to be honest. We're not trying to convert people, to be honest. They stay on global, they stay on global. Little robots are so cute. But is English good enough for me? Exactly, Zay. That's what I mean, right? A lot of people, they don't care about that stuff. They care about they can have fun with their character, and they care about, hey, at least I can read what I'm reading, you know? This. Come here, you. I don't think they will. If they've left it out this long, they're not gonna add it. I will tell you that right now. There's no point in getting your hopes up on that one. Because soft pity was there from day one on TW. So like, if they just don't add it, that's just, they're not adding. No, TW had soft pity day one. I see it like this. Unless you're a person who just genuinely hates global, how it's doing things, I feel like everyone should stay on global. That's how I feel. Now, if you're a person who don't mind, like, yeah, there's stuff that they're doing that's wrong, you don't mind it to an extent, and you just want to enjoy your game, then you play global. Because I'm gonna straight up be honest, if global dropped the same time that TW and them did, I would be on global. I'd be mad that we're getting shafted, like soft pity wise and everything, but I'd be on global. The only reason I started TW in them first is because it came out first. It allowed me to actually get started on content creation, and that's my main server. When are they gonna put them to in standard? The world has no idea. Well, I mean, you can do the same on TW and KR's day. You just go to their website to download the game and play it. You don't have to do anything else. It's just as simple on TW and KR. The only thing that's different is the language barrier. Which in that aspect, if we're gonna bring up the language barrier, I rarely use it. If I want to find out the, what is it called? The story, I just wait for someone to summarize it anyway. Or either I'm able to easily pick up what's going on off what's happening. Yeah. Need 3 more. Ooh, hold on. No, it's a playlist I have playing in the background. See, my thing is with TW is I can pick up on what's going on really at this point. And then if there's something I don't understand in the story, I'd be like, all right, earphone, I need your help on this. What happened here? Like I can get the level of everything going on and I can just kind of understand what's happening there. Now, when it gets to a point like where earphone's not available, I have to generally just wait till one of my friends is able to sum up what's going on. Because I have 2 people. I have either earphone who can help me out, or either I have one of my other friends that genuinely can speak it too. But the issue is just like, I have to wait on them. Unlike earphone's usually always around. So I can easily just be like, okay, earphone, I need your help to understand what's going on. While my other buddy takes a while to respond. So. Do I read the story again in global? No, because I know everything what's going on in global. I don't see a need to reread it. Like on TW, to put it this way, I've reread the story about 3 to 4 times on TW. So I know exactly what's going on at this point. So on global, I just skip everything. Like my first account was where I skipped. My second account, I use the translator and I usually read the story. Now my third and fourth accounts was I already read the story because I read it on my second account. So they were just speed running. It's another reason why I tell people I'm never quitting this game. I put a lot of time in this game. There's not many games I like to make a ton of alts for. This is one of the few games that I will make a ton of alts for, enjoy playing it over and over again, and enjoy reading. The first account is the whale account. I wouldn't call it the whale account, but I guess for people who don't spend much, yeah, it's a whale account to them. I just can't call myself a whale versus 90% of the folks over there. Heck, some of the people on global are going to easily outpass me in whaling terms. What's the point of point where an account becomes a whale? The point where you're literally, when you don't have to think about how much money you're spending, and what's it called, where you don't have to think about much you're spending and you're just able to dupe out characters freely. Where I have a point where I'm not a whale, and this one is one, I only have about 6 R6s, no A6s, and we also have to keep them out. The point of time, the duration in time too will depend on it. So I have 6 A6s. That sounds like a lot. 4 of those A6s are A6 R6. Sounds like a lot, right? But you have to think, the game's been out. What is it called? The game's been out for like a year and a half, not even 2 years. And for a year and a half, 5 R6s, I mean A6s ain't much. And only 4 of those are A6 R6s, you know? Now, if we think of whales on global right now, there are people with one of them being Exciter. He's already got an A6 R6 Joker. He's got an A6 R6 Makoto. He's got an A6 R6 Ford. He's got an A6 R6 Mesa. And he's getting A6 R6 Futaba. That's a whale, because not only is he doing A6 R6 for everyone, where I've only gotten 4 R6s out of like 6 A6s, but he's done it in a low span of time. It hasn't even been a year on global. Like, it hasn't been a year on global, and he already has that many A6 R6s. There is a whale level. Yeah, there is. There's Leviathan. Like, I wouldn't call Exciter a Leviathan, but he's definitely a whale. A big one at that. Because Leviathans are the few that, like, they buy off the shop 24/7. They're buying every character. They got them all A6 R6. They're actually like putting in that freaking work. They just spin the spin. Exciter, he spins for the characters he enjoys, and he spins like all the time. But the thing about Exciter is he's a wee bit different. All right, he stops spending when there's genuinely no use to spend. If there's no use to spend, he'll stop spending. If it's like any other person, yeah, if it's a Leviathan, they don't give a crap. They're buying the shop out, they're buying their characters, they're doing anything, and it's back to back. Yeah, if you're doing that you're Leviathan level. At that point, I can't say nothing about you. You're just too good. Like, you got that money for real. I'm behind, and I laugh every time someone calls me a whale, because I look at it, I'm like, okay, through the eye of a person who doesn't spend much on the game or spend anything on the game, yeah, I guess I look like a whale. But for how long the game's been out, which is nearly 2 years, and how much I put into the game, yeah, nah. Because in all realistic like value, guys, right, I've only put about 2.8K into the game, right? And that's in 2 years. That's nearly in 2 years. Keep in mind, a low paying paycheck, let's say a low paying paycheck is around, let's go with 900 bucks, right? Maybe 800. Let's actually go a little bit lower. Let's go down to 600, right? And that's if it's a small time job, you're not paying bills just yet. Of course, if you're starting to pay bills, you're getting your job a little bit higher. You're like around the 1,200 mark. Every 2 weeks, you're getting that. You're getting 1,200. Let's put it that way. Paying off your bills, you only gotta do that once a month, while you're also getting food and everything else that you need. Doing that in a year is easy for a whale. You can do that in no time. Like, you're cooking. All of my spending, I think the most I've gotten to get an A6, the most I've spent is 550. 550 bucks. The most I've spent for an A6 R6. My A6 R6s normally cost me $200 to $300 if I decide to go for them. which isn't often. This sign bum 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 bum. That's a PS5. Yeah, but I've never been a console gamer. Like, I used to be one long time ago, but I don't care to be a console gamer anymore. I like PCs way too much. I do too much stuff on PCs. Like, I make content on my PC. I play a lot of my games on PC. Some games are really exclusive on PC. What is it called? I do my graphic designing on there. Scheduling, what is it called? Scheduling music gigs and stuff. I usually contact people on my PC or my phone. So like, there's too much stuff I do on my PC that there's no point in me using the console. The only console I'll buy is the Switch. And that's just because Pokemon Unite exists. Which someone could technically argue, hey, there's League, you can just play that. Or there's Genshin Squadra, the Dragon Ball MOBA. But technically, even then, there's not a reason for me to use it. Yeah, and you can play Unite on the phone. So like, even then, you don't gotta use it. See, the thing is about whales is, the reason that I understand how whales are, it's just because at that point they're doing something they enjoy. If they want to invest a ton of money into it, you know, it makes sense. You want to invest into something you can enjoy. The ones I don't understand, I will say it like this. The ones that I don't understand are the Leviathans. I will never understand the Leviathan. Ever understand those. Like, whales is a different take. I can understand whaling out like that because you do have fun. I do whale out for a character. I'm not a whale, but I will spend some decent money for a character. But when you transfer into that area of I'm a Leviathan, oh no, because forget that. I go buy myself a house. I will get a new car, bro. That's food for days. You watch your mind. Like, I am a college student, bruh. I'd rather use that on food. Like, even if I had buku money like that to be even if I had buku money like that to spend it to be a Leviathan, I'll put it like this. I'd spend some, but my A6 R16 wouldn't be for every character still. If I had that crazy amount of money to do that, I wouldn't do it for every character. I would still be doing it for specific units, right? It would only be for specific characters I like. Then after that, I'm gone. I'm not doing all of that because I don't see it as a necessary need, you know, to go all out like that. That's just personally how I feel. I don't see a necessary need to do it. Do any elders in retirement with passive income play P5X? Probably not. Unless you're trying to do a joke and say me, but nah. Yeah, see, like, as a content creator, right? If you're welling and you're being successful as a content creator, I can tell you this right now. I don't make much on YT. I have made a lot, but I don't make much on YT. So like, I don't make enough money to whale out on every last character. I can't do that. That is not in my price range. Even with what I make off of YT, if I had a job, but it's one of the problems of being disabled, it's hard to get a job. But what's it called? If I had a job on while also doing YT, okay, you know, I could see myself most likely whaling. I can see myself doing that, but I don't have a job. So the content I produce for CCs is more steered to free-to-play stuff. And then when I want to whale, it's for my own enjoyment to do so. So like, then I can do that. But since I don't have a job and I only do YT, it's one, I do like side gigs and I do YT. That's my only way of income. So it's kind of hard to whale on top of that. You can't really do it that often. People got responsibility. Yeah. No, I've explained it multiple times. Yeah, I'm disabled. Let's go with this here. At this point, I've kind of accepted it. It just happens. The job market's already hard, but when you have like a disability, it makes it even worse. Disability, yeah, I got this ability. Yeah, no, Queen does destroy this when you have it right. I got this ability. Bro, nah, bro. You might as well count a gacha. Liking the gacha is a disability too. Oh yeah, but no, Kyo, the thing is, it's one of the reasons why I'm wondering why people are struggling with this boss is because they nerfed her too. Everything on Global's been nerfed. All the bosses have been nerfed. Everything's been nerfed. So it's kind of wild seeing that we are having problems. Yeah, people are struggling a little bit. They made all the bosses easier. They explained this back at when they first released Palace 3. That they made it easier. They made it so it's like a fixed amount. DW's bosses are actually hard as crap. I beat it first try with Marion. Well, that makes sense. You're using Marion is just like the healing galore. You got Marion. If you have Marion or Lupul, you're good. Because the hard part is survival. Mota blessed team. See, that team's busted as crap though. That team's busted. Like even me using Makoto's busted as crap because you deal so much damage to the boss. Mace is only broken if you have him like duped up, to be honest, because you need to pass off the buffs and stuff. Ooh, I probably should have healed first. Okay, no, I ain't kill it. I ain't kill it. Cool. Heal. You guys gave Futaba P5 story event nice, yeah. Yeah, try not to spoil anything. Even though that's technically not a spoiler because they show it in the trailer. Nothing. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun. No, they do. They do. Theo, you're not wrong. They show it in the trailer. Just I was like, let's not say too much about it because, like, you know, yeah, because some people don't watch the trailers. Don't worry. It's all it. It's all good though. It's alright. It's alright. All is shine, wiping all off. Don't worry, Kyo. You're all good. You're all good. Like, if it was something that was a major banger, I'd be like, okay, hold on, don't say that, you know, like, you're good though, you're good. Since I popped that on off, I'm going to use this time to recover. Yeah, don't worry. I stray away from saying things, especially when it's like my global streams. I try not to say anything because, like, especially on TW right now, there is some huge stuff going on TW right now. I can't say a thing when it comes to story wise. Okay, the next must pull, right? Technically, the next must pull would be Howler, but really, it's like, no, even if Haru is the only side DPS, if you're pulling for attributes, you're already doing something wrong. Don't pull for attributes like that. Pull based on what's going to be what you're wanting to use / longevity, right? Because yes, she may be the only side unit, but we don't use her. We don't use her on TW. You could use 4-star characters, you know, because that's how I cleared a lot of content, was just using 4-star characters. You don't have to use that element. If you're pulling for elements, that's because you're pulling for ranking. You're pulling for ranking at that point. Oh, that's crazy work, by the way. You go for my weakest character. That's crazy work, by the way. Yeah, I mean, you could use Kazumi, but I wouldn't even say she's a must pull. Wind Vast is your next real must pull. You always go for your supports. Your supports are like your go-to character. See, on the off chance, because I know they deal a lot of damage to me. Why is she so good? She helps with regenning and she's a crit damage buffer. And then after that is turbo technicality. Technically it's turbo. Now, where things get hard for people to decide, right? This is where things get hard for people to decide. It's kind of like what I'm doing on on global. My like must summons is Howler, because she's a debuffer. We will need a debuffer. Debuffers are used in practically every team. So besides some teams that do use a buffer every now and again too, or use a bunch of buffers too. So I would need a debuffer. Ren is not used anymore at all. Now, where some people have to decide, there's 2 debuffers you can go for. There's Howler, and then there's Matoi. If you go for Matoi, there's no need to pull Howler. And if you're going for Matoi, you might as well be pulling for CNY Ren, because that's who she's made for. But the reason why I'm not pulling Matoi is I'm going to be using A6 on as my AoE DPS.
So there's no need for me to get CNY Ren unless I'm going for one dupe, right? And then for my debuffer, it just makes more sense to go for Howler, because Howler is a single target debuffer and an AoE debuffer, while Matoi is just meant for AoE. Then when you have Kazumi, I want a really strong single target damager. Well, the only single target damager I have is Makoto. I could technically say screw it, I'm skipping Kazumi. But this is the reason why I find her so much as a must pull, is because her ult is the only ult that crits currently, and she actually does colossal damage with one of her moves, and she's insanely good. So I would replace my current Makoto for Kazumi. That's a must pull for me. Then the next character who should be a must pull for everybody is Winvass, because she's a god tier support. She's used in naturally majority of any of your teams that you need a crit damage buffer. She's used in there. After that, I don't plan on pulling again until Turbo, and I would go for A0 Turbo with her weapon, and then everything, any character you missed, and this is the reason why you skipped so much, right? Any character you miss is coming back at Anniversary, which is Ange, or Ange, Angel, however you want to pronounce her name. She is literally right after Turbo. Well, during that time, we have a super rerun for Banner. So any character that was like Kazumi backwards will be out at that time period. So if you really want a character that you want, you would get them on Anniversary. You get your Ange, weapon. If you want, you can go for an Ange dupe, but you get her weapon, and then at that point, you got the super rerun banner. You pull anyone you want to, who you missed. Have fun pulling at that point. That's where I'll go back and start being like, okay, I really like Haru. I'm gonna pull Haru. Oh, I missed out on Matoi, or no, not Matoi. I missed out on, let's say, Yusuke, but I have Yusuke on my global. But we're saying hypothetically, I really want Yusuke. I'm gonna pull Yusuke. That's where it makes more sense to do. I'm trying to keep it in a long run that's like a little bit logical, rather than just like, I'm just gonna use everything, because I feel like that will get me cooked. My Vino isn't. Yeah, no, Vino's not built. That's the reason she's dead. But still, easy. Maybe get Makoto's weapon on rerun. Yeah, her weapon's really good. Does the weakness skill applied by Futaba count towards the point multiplier for weakness in Velvet Trials? Yes. If they are weak, it will count towards that point multiplier. Yeah, the weakness implant's only for one turn though, so keep that in mind. Are people struggling with this? I don't know. I think you also have to realize that we had time to learn team setups. A lot of people are still learning team setups. There's still a lot of things, like, for example, during the stream, there were so many people who didn't know what Futaba did. There were so many people who didn't know what Futaba did. So like, now, like, there's a lot of people who are just genuinely like, oh, okay, they're starting to learn a lot of this stuff. We had time to learn a lot of this stuff, and we picked it up immediately and ran with it. People don't play RPGs. You'd be surprised. A lot of people don't. It's kind of scary. It's kind of scary because I've had a lot of folks who are just new to RPGs in general, or just new to Persona in general. I've had those people inside of our chats before. It's scary, but like, at least they're giving it a shot, you know? Yeah, because Futaba, everyone's talking about her. That's why. Yeah, for me, I play RPGs all the time. So for me, it's kind of crazy to not know how to build a team. Personal. But all right, I'm going to go ahead and do a lot of this off camera. Yeah, we're gonna try and knock out a lot of this off camera. We will be streaming P5X tomorrow on Global, so look out for that. I will be doing my pools. What's it called? I'll be doing my pools on video, so you guys will see that. So today you're gonna have 2 videos, right? I already posted one. One's gonna be Duet Night Abyss. I'm gonna post the giveaway one later today. Tomorrow, it will be Duet Night Abyss at first, then 2 P5X videos. There's going to be one that's going to be the pools, and actually, yeah, and then one being is Futaba's weapon needed. All right. On the next day after that, I have to decide. It depends on what goes down on Duet Night Abyss, where we'll see. Am I going to be using the 110 banner? Not fully. I will be doing the last 40 banner, the 40 summons here, because I've already invested 40. I'll be doing my last 40 here, and then after that, I'll do the guaranteed. So. Finally, a puppet dupe. I haven't had puppet dupes at all, but all right. Thank you guys for coming on out. We're gonna end the stream right here. I gotta prepare a video for Duet, and then later on I gotta prepare a stream for it. So see you guys later. I'm gonna get rid the P5X video as well, so look forward to it. Peace.